big part of our tradition is what the West call deities or gods, what the Akans call Obusun, and the Yorubas call Orisha, and the Voodoo of Haiti called Lowa, and the people in ancient Kemet call Neteru. And what they're talking about is the forces of nature, what we call in this society laws of physics. What we're calling our deities or our forces of nature are powers that exist in nature and in all the plants and elements and animals of nature. But these forces also exist in each human being. They also exist in the greater cosmos. They also exist in every cell in the human body. They also exist in each organ in the human body. They also exist as a process in each system.
The mysteries don't end there. The anonymous researcher we spoke to earlier had been plotting the ancient sites on a world map.
This strip that stretches from Easter Island to Giza is actually part of a 25,000-mile-long circle.
In reality, of course, there are no long-distance connections across light years. There's no possible connection over such a stretch of time would link Easter Island and the Egyptian pyramids.
This 100-kilometer wide circle goes through many significant ancient sites across the globe. In Peru, it passes through the Paracas Drawing, the Nazca Tracts, Ollantaytambo, Machu Picchu, Cusco, Sacsayhuaman, and the Paratoari Pyramids. In Africa, it crosses Mali and the mysterious Dogon lands, where they knew the stars Sirius B and C before any astronomers. Algeria and the Tassili Nijar, with its painted Martian god. In Egypt, it goes through the Siwa Oasis and its Zeus Amon temple, and through the Great Pyramid at Giza. Next, it crosses Petra, Ur, where Abraham was born, Persepolis in Iran, Mohenjo-Daro in Pakistan, where the unreadable writing was found that is so close to the writing on Easter Island. Then it crosses sites that have always been known as the homes of the gods, Khajuraho in India, Phayai in Burma, Sukhothai in Thailand, Angkor Wat and Prahiar in Cambodia. And it ends with the most isolated and mysterious place on Earth, Easter Island. There is an astonishing accuracy to this alignment. Although many of these sites date from different times, most were built on the ruins of more ancient sacred sites. At some remote point in the past, someone had built a series of sacred sites on this line, circling the globe. The circle was as long as the equator, but the mystery doesn't end there. If we take this circle as an equator, then its north pole will be located here, and the triangle formed by this point, Nazca and Giza, exactly matches the shape of the Great Pyramid. The distance between Nazca and Giza equals the distance between Teotihuacan and Giza. The same is true of the distance between Angkor Wat and Nazca, and between Mohenjo-Daro and Easter Island. The distance between Easter Island and Giza is 10,000 times the golden number. The distance between Angkor and Giza multiplied by the golden number equals the distance between Giza and Nazca. And the Giza-Nazca distance multiplied by the golden number equals the Nazca-Angkor distance.
Kali is the Hindu goddess of time and change. Kali is the feminine form of Kalam, meaning black. So this is why the killer whale is called black fish. It's not because the killer whale is violent. It's because of the phonetics of how Kali was switched under the Aryans to resemble death, which we'll get into now. So it says Kalam, meaning black. Her name means the black one. Alright, so when we look at California and this name, the black one, it's important to understand this particular sunroom is that they have this monument in now, here in this actual location. So when we look here at Kali in the sunroom and darkness and the black one, at Kali in the sunroom and darkness and the black one, as the sun gets ready to set the bar here. So when the sun finally sets beyond this bar here, it's going to leave, right? Once the sun gets here into this midnight, to this midpoint here in Kali, and this official, which is going to leave official darkness in this region here, right? This region, this land, right? This isolated continent is left in darkness in the measure of 144 degrees. Right? So if we go understand 72 degrees right here, right? Another 72 degrees, 144. But the bar is 180 of the sun, right? Then 18. So it says the four gods upholding the sky. So you gotta understand this is a science, this is mathematics. But it is because we have been separated from church and state, a lot of these things have been religified. So it says here the giant entities who hold up the four corners of the sky. So these are four directions, which also can be looked at as four deities. Now, are they deities? Is north a deity? Is south a deity? Is east a deity? Is west a deity? Well, it does tell you which direction you're going in, so you can apply it. Have those same 4 points showing you in the direction. So you see here the sign is across the tile, 4 90-degree angles. Universal science of the earth, foundation of the earth. This science and knowledge is the sign across the tile. This science, this mathematics, all this is universal. So you look at these 4 points. These 4 points can be looked at as deities, but these are actual points that give direction and guidance of the earth.